Hello, this is Andrew Hyla Phillips of Grove Medical Equipment and Supplies, as well as the forest team of Above Ground Level Discs. I'm here to do in the bag at this point in time. So I like to format my bag from highest speed to lowest speed, from highest stability to lowest stability, or understability. I'm going to start with my putters first. This is what I usually carry, especially when playing at Riverfront, because it's a pretty flat course, so I can get away with it. I don't have a putter pouch yet on my cart. I've got a woodland hemp baobab, and I asked for the bonsai stamp on the bottom. So far I think I've got like nine righty flickin' birdies with that baobab, and I've got a 2020 Christmas stamp woodland hemp manzanita. I got that from Justin Mantega, Sick Dies, as well as AGL discs. And then my underhand putting putters and turbo putters are commonly. Either way, I understanding different stabilities of putters plays into how you play with putters. But I've got 4 woodland pondies that I'm bagging currently. I recently got another one, I just haven't bagged it yet. Here's this black one. This one's the most stable one. I got this brand new as a CTP prize during a firefighter tournament that was held for their benefit. Thank you, Amy Lewis. I use this. I use it quite a bit. Here's another one. I got this as a gift from a friend of mine's grandson. He walked up to me and handed it to me, and he said he doesn't use it. So I was like, okay, I will, and I do. And then here's my vanilla bean. It's a woodland hemp ponderosa. It's the first ponderosa I ever got my hands on. And I've canned some pretty good putts with it. Pretty used by now. 175. And then this one was also given to me as a gift. 168. Soft, gooey, tacky. This one's lighter, so this one's the flippiest one. This one I use for control putt shots to get into tight gaps as much as possible. It's definitely the flippiest due to its weight and its ability of wear. Those are the putting putters. To go into my throwing putters, here is, as far as I know, a 1-of-1 Alpine baobab. I got that with my Jimi Hendrix stamp. I had requested if I could get a baobab with that stamp on it when I got my run, because he said that he had just gotten some fresh Alpine baobabs. He's like, can I get a baobab? I said yes. So I got a baobab. Then I have this sweet diamond Warlock, dyed by Justin Mantega. Got that from him, like I got that hemp manzanita. I got it during the Secret Santa. Now, with the numbers, I thought it, and the way that it's kind of profiled, I thought it would kind of fly like my Alpine, my Champion AVR would. The Champion AVR that I have, it's one of the older ones, so that paired with its gumminess and its where it flips a little bit more. This one, it'll hold straight for a while and it'll turn a little bit, but it's still just going to like glide out. So I wonder how this is going to turn out when it wears in. Of course, I have an Alpine Ponderosa. I got this Alpine Ponderosa, from the very kind John Youngbarn. He brought me this and one of his Alpine hemp cedars, and I currently bag both of those discs right now. It means a lot to me. Alright, to go into my mid-ranges, Pop Top Alpine Magnolia. This one's definitely the most stable one that I have. Stiff plastic, stiff run. This is the most recent one. This was just before they switched the glide over to 6. The older runs have a smaller injection port. So I think that when they changed the injection port for the mold to produce them faster, there was some things that happened. Like this is the first run of magnolias I run across that has this aggressive pop top to them, or a dome. Some of the glow ones that I got that were 181 grams, they were really domey. They were so domey they even had like this kind of like nipple on the top. Let's see here, in range of stability, I'm bagging my Alpine spruce. I'm considering this one more stable than my other Alpine magnolias at the moment because of the way that this drops at the end of its rotations. So this has a shorter flight plate, so it loses glide sooner. Can do flex shots with it. You can do flex shots with magnolia as well. The difference with this in some cases is that it doesn't have a bead, so it doesn't grab as hard onto the ground, and you can get really smooth releases. It's great for forehands. I just did a flick roller with it on hole 4 here at Riverfront and made the double mando and had it curl up to the left. So give this a shot. Once this releases in Alpine, you'll especially like it. I haven't had the chance to try it in Woodland, though I take the figure with a lot of their Woodland plastics, it's a great one, and it would wear in sooner than later. I'm excited for this particular one just as well. I've bagged magnolias for quite a while, which leads on to the first magnolia that I ever got, Alpine one, the big stamp. This one's been beaten in a little bit, so I can get it to flex out and have it fade, or I can just do, gentle hyzer flips. I'm not that beefy just yet, but this was the ace that I got my first AGL ace with, and my first ace of last year. Of course, I'm hunting for another one. And I'm bagging my my Alpine hemp magnolia that I got from Kyle Neely. This one's pretty firm, but this one has to be the flippiest magnolia that I have, possibly due to weight. It says 174 grams. It's only a couple grams lighter than my first Alpine magnolia here, but it's fine. It's great. And of course, for my straight and flippy mid, I'm bagging my dyed K1 line Svan. This one I hyzer flip, have it go straight down hallways. I can put it on an angle and have it hold all the way. I parked hole 7 at Whistler's Bend with it, just straight down. It was probably about like 10 feet or so behind the basket. Currently bagging 3 sycamores. This is a recent acquisition. I got this from a friend of mine for a trade. This one I consider to be the most stable one I have at the moment. It's 170 grams. One that competes with this one is my very first one. It's 175 grams, and that's only due to its weight. So, how should I explain this? I've noticed like the heavier a disc is, the more you have to put onto it in order to get it to do certain things, because then it starts to lose inertia. But other than that, this one I would consider as my moderately stable. It's still 170 grams. It's a gummy clear plastic run. This Tundra plastic is, if I remember correctly, it's a nylon blend, so it's got that nylon guitar pick kind of stiffness to it. So that also plays into a part of the stability, although I did turn it over at Whistler's Bend. When you start playing to different elevations that you're not used to, pay attention to how an elevation may drop, because that will drop the stability of your disc just as well. And this one has to be my flippiest sycamore. I don't know particularly why. It's 172 grams. It could be because I've beaten it in maybe, but this one turns more, reacts more to me putting an angle on it. It does hyzer flip some. So this one's one that I tend to use for putting down hallways. Alright, I have a tendency to flip-flop my bag. I'll change things out here and there depending on whether or not I'm wanting to experiment or what I'm possibly needing. I do like infinite discs quite a bit, so I bag an iBlend Scepter. This was given to me by a friend as a gift. It's the exact same mold as a flat top Firebird. So then I have this Seablend Metal Flake Sphinx. It's 171 grams, I believe. And this one's it's got a Roadrunner bottom and a Valkyrie top, so it's a more stable Roadrunner. Then I have a 163 iBlend Sphinx. This one I'll do for hyzer flips, turnover shots, straight shots, the reactivity of a lightweight. And today I'm messing with an old favorite. My pinky is the pink Salmon Sunset Champ Roadrunner, 172 grams. This one's very flippy. I've had this for a while. I'm contemplating practicing doing backhand rollers. This is something I need to get in my repertoire. I've got 3 locusts in my bag. Got my Jimi Hendrix Stamped Tundra Locust, 171 grams. This one's probably my flippiest now due to wear. My very first locust, it's 173 grams. It's a fairly stiff, aggressive platform. This one probably has to be my most stable, besides maybe my pink one that's 172 grams. But that's probably because I haven't used that one as much. And then Mega Pop Top 162 opaque dark blue Alpine Locusts. This one fights a little bit more. It's a little bit slower due to the dome, so it has stability, but has a straight stability. So the 11 speeds I've got in my bag. Got my John Youngbar Alpine Hemp Cedar. Probably my flippiest in my day ones. And then Slight Pop Top 168 Swirly Star Mamba. That's for my straight flex shots down long hallways. My 12 speeds, flat top Alpine or Alpine Cedar. This one has pretty much no glide, so it dumps quick, super quick. Infinite Discs Stamped Star Destroyer. I made a trade for this one. This one's a babe. 13 speeds. I've got 3 Pharaohs. It's a gummy Seablend. No glide. iBlend Pop Top. I think this one's 171. iBlend Flat. This one's my flippiest one. I think this is in this 160s range. This is the mini that I got from Justin Mantega. And I've got bag tag that I made for my birthday glow round. This is my reusable scorecard. Still has the scores from when I was playing Whistler's Bend. We skipped a whole bunch of holes that day. We didn't play the whole course. Well, there's my cart. There's my AGL towel. My extra bag. Anyways, it's my what's in the bag. I hope that you enjoyed that. It's liable to change throughout time. But if you're interested in any of these discs, I still have some Jimi Hendrix ones. And if you want, go to agldiscs.com and use the code AlienGreenLife to get 10% off on your purchase. Well, thank you.